Hey guys, Spleens here, back with another video, and today we're going to be seeing how quickly you can get a game over in every single map on Black Ops 2 Zombies. Now initially, I wasn't sure how much fun this idea would be, but once I started doing it, boy did I realize this was so much fun. I cannot recommend this idea enough anymore. You should really try this yourself. The ways you have to be creative and unique in how you die is so cool because it's not just simply get knocked down by the zombies. I'm not going to get too into it because I don't want to spoil anything, but it's so much fun. And for me, I set this up as a speedrunning format. So I started stream and I set timers and, obviously did the timing while speedrunning. So I recommend if you want to do it, that way, that's even more fun. I also submitted an application for this to become a speedrunning category on speedrun.com because I think it's that good. And to be frank, there aren't enough categories for Black Ops 2 zombies on there, or zombies in general. It's all basic stuff like Easter eggs and round numbers. So I think this would be really cool to have on there. That being said, my face cam is kind of a few seconds behind the gameplay and my audio. I'm not sure why that was. I was streaming, so maybe that's something to do with it. But it doesn't really affect anything that much. But that being said, I hope you guys really enjoy this video. If you do, please like and subscribe and tune into my streams if you want at twitch.tv/spleens. The link will be in the description of this video and in my account description as well. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy. I guess I might as well just start with transit. You also do, I think transit and bus depot will have very similar times. Oh shoot, wait, I don't have my timer out. Crap. What's the point of going to a movie theater to watch a movie you can see on your TV? Actually, error. That's actually a good point. Never thought about that. I suppose it is about maybe more. I don't know if the experience is the right word, but I do enjoy going to the theater, so fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, my Black Ops 2 did that thing where the online is not working right now. I think I need to reinstall it or something, or just general 360 issue. There's also a weird booting up screen that I never saw before when I loaded up Black Ops 2. It was getting 360 data or something, which I had never seen. But whatever, it's fine. I know the offline still works. Going difficulty original, because that'll obviously make it quicker to die. Though I hikey never knows the difference between original and easy anyways. But maybe it makes the zombies spawn in faster or something. Oh wow, my timer's gonna be 4 seconds ahead.
This seems
Hit
like
me.
An obvious
Nope.
challenge.
Oh shoot. Alright, let's go. 16:55. Like I said, started it early. If I could move for 4 seconds. I could definitely shorten that though. I just won't kill the first zombie on accident. I tried meleeing it to get its attention. That was obviously dumb. He said, I think I beat you, man. I saw you got onto Black Ops 2 as well. Did you die quicker than I? Hit me.
There's some way to get this place lit up.
606. Sorry, 6.06. That means pretty much the same thing. But, 10 seconds quicker. So yeah, not killing the first zombie helped. I feel like that could be shortened if I got a better spawn. I feel like my last spawn was closer to zombies. Also the zombies hit slower, so maybe you could somehow get in the range of 2. I'm gonna give it one more attempt, and hopefully either get a better spawn, closer to zombies, or maybe even close to 2.
If only we had some kind of nerdy science.
6.90. So it seems like about 6 seconds is going to be the quickest you can get. I don't think any of the zombies are close enough to each other. Again, maybe you could shorten to 5 point something if you got a better spawn. I don't know what the best spawn is. I'm moving on to the next map now. I feel like 3 times is like enough. Yeah, maybe with enough I could shorten that, but this is a really dumb idea to put more time than just that into. You know? Next, obviously, do I even bother with Bus Depot? I'll do one attempt at Bus Depot. But it's like, oh. Okay, high key custom settings might be cheating. I'll do, just because it's Bus Depot, I'll do like round 20, you know? I hope speedrun.com accepts these submissions. Oh, crap. Alright, oh, fire. Okay, well, this... wow. $14.08. So I guess if you start on any round other than 1, the zombies don't spawn there. I was hoping they'd still spawn, because on round 20 they'd either be sprinters slash have faster hitting speeds, so you could either get them grouped up on you easier, or hit, or just, you know, die quicker, because it's round 20. You get the logic, but, yeah. So it's actually slower. I could bother on round 1, but, again, I just did transit. You know, I'll start round 1. I'll do a few, like, an attempt or 2 round 1. And then I'll do another attempt round 20. Oh, you have grenades on round 20. Okay, you know, you might be cooking there. Alright, I'll try a round 20 on town now. I'll do round 1 to start. I suppose different rounds could be their own category, but I feel like it'll only be like 1 or 20. You know, 1 for like the challenge of like starting a regular game, then 20 for having like all the sprinters and and like hopefully grenades. Come at you. Right? I mean, what else was I gonna do? Okay, I got 5.76. I hit the button at least a second late, though. Do I bother doing another? Like, could it get quicker than that? I spawned as close to the lava as you can. At least I think. I went right on it. So, yeah, high key, I'm just gonna go right to the 20. Alright, and I'll probably try the grenade strat. Ah, sorry, just stretching my back. Dang, ooh. I just had like a big crack in it. Why? I know you want to crack my back. Don't have my grenades yet. Just got them. Anyways, the lava's quick. Crap. Alright, I got a 7.16, but again, I was like 2 seconds behind there on that. The lava, so you do get grenades definitely quicker on round 20, which I did notice, because I didn't get grenades before I died last time. At least I don't think so. But the lava was still quicker, at least, on town. Round 1 and 20 on town, I don't think we'll have a single difference, because I think either way it's just going to come down to lava. That only has turned. It's funny it still says new, because I've had this game for like 3 years, but still haven't played a game with turned. I've played it on my friends' Xboxes though. I enjoy it, you know. Again, not like a mainstay mode or something I'd play every day, but like once a year. It's like one of those things that's like fun like once a year when you're over someone's house as like a local split screen. Suppose you might be able to jump off the barn stairs. That might be quicker than lava. Why does this feel so much slower than... That was so much slower than towns. Does that lava do less damage? I mean, that makes complete sense. You know, town is like a full thing of lava. That's just like a tiny little butt crack type thing, so... It makes sense for it to do less damage. I just always kind of assumed it did the same, but... 12.68. And I think that was definitely my closest yet, because, you know, I was just sitting there waiting with it. I'm gonna try the stairs, because 12.68. Jump off the stairs onto it. I don't know if that's gonna get you enough height to do any damage, or at least enough to where running to the stairs will make a difference. So I'm gonna try running to the stairs in the barn, and then dolphin diving off of that. That feels like it'd be at least quicker than 12 seconds. Up here. Oh, this is not going to... Dang it. What if you... There we go. Okay. 14. If I did the flop right the first time, because I accidentally hit that, you gotta get the right camera angle. Flopping in Black Ops 2 is really weird, because it's not based on your character height, it's based on your camera height, meaning that in the same way that you can kind of... What's it called when you, like, turn your camera and do hops? Someone in chat, remember it? Strafing? Strafe hopping? Whatever it is. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. But, you can do that while flopping, and what that does is it can either, like, turn your flop, like, a bit midair, or if you move your camera up and down, you can get more height, in theory. It's hardly ever that useful, except, well, one, it lets you do more damage with PhD flopper, / activate it on lower surfaces. If you start your camera, like, looking up, then go down. And I guess in the case, if you're trying to do extra damage to yourself on the flop, like I am here. So yeah, I think I just have to angle my camera properly so I don't get caught on that, and I can deal more self-damage to myself. But that's definitely the strat. Alright, here we go. Go, 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 go. No! Aw, dead run, I think. Yep, I'm already at 14. Dang, that's a tough angle to get. You heal so quickly. I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna take a second here. I don't know if this would be any better. No, that's like the exact same angle. You can obviously flop off of here. I don't think you'll ever get enough damage for that. Unless, Wyatt, like your idea of, I don't know, landing on the lava, though, feels difficult. And is the damage you're going to get even worth the time it'll take to run over the lava? I still think the quickest strat would definitely be run up here. Crap. Don't prone. Flop. Get a good angle. Like that, except not needing to get hit by a zombie. That's definitely the strat, the stair in there. Ooh, alright. I think I figured it out in my head. Trust me, I got an idea. This is the attempt. This is a sub 7. Sub 7. Crap. Oh, quick revive, move. If you flop here. No. Oh, okay. No, that was the exact same height, but it did so much more damage, so I hope that was a good showcase of this glitch. Even though I did kind of mess it up. Dang it, how did I do it that first time? I don't want to get caught. There we go. Okay, I gotta do that. Again, it was the camera angle manipulation, but I also gotta jump at the right distance too to kind of make sure I don't hit the railing of the stair, because that'll just stop my momentum, and I can kind of thread the needle. But also I gotta make sure to do like the camera trick too, because I don't think it's high enough to kill me if I don't do the camera trick. Alright, chat, lock in. We're not geeks anymore, we're locked in. What is this spawn? No! What the? What? No, what? Why is that a spawn? I'm not even. I'm just. Restart. Right. Like, come on. You spawned me at the driveway. Just put me in transit at that point. Okay, this is still not that good of a spawn compared to the last one, but it's not as terrible. Okay, so I go like this. Beautiful. That's it. 10:03. That's it. I just need a good spawn. Okay. I'm going to disable magic, get rid of the quick revive machine, because that got in my way before. And then hopefully get the best spawn, and I can just kind of get a good angle right to it, you know? Alright. Oh, I started my timer way too early. Doesn't matter. Like... Come on, stop giving me that spawn, gang. I still don't think this is the best spawn. But, oh! Messed up the flop. It did like 90 damage, too. Alright, I'll give it a few more attempts, but if we can't beat 10 seconds, then we can't. Good spawn? Good. Wait, where'd the... No! Oh my god, I had the good spawn and I messed it up. I got discombobulated. Every side of the stupid barn looks the same. I stopped at 1171. That might have been quicker than the 1007 once I actually go into post and frame edit it. The spawn high key carried there, but then you could definitely do sub 10. If I get the good spawn and realize where I am. For that, I have a major sidetrack. I get sidetracked easily. And that's this. I don't know if you guys can see that. You probably can. Some so-called friends of mine got this for me. Now, this is absurdly embarrassing, but also I think it's stupid funny at the same time. I kind of opened it already, but I wanted to put it together on stream because I thought that would just be really funny for you guys to see, because I think it's funny and I think it's embarrassing and stupid, but it's also like a good bit, you know? One of my friends got it for free. They know I watch anime. I don't listen to Miku though. I don't know any of her songs. I've played some of them in Fortnite Music Festival. What is it? Can you not see it? I don't, maybe it wasn't like framed in properly. It's a Miku figurine here. It looks like something a chud would put in a jar. And no, I'm not putting it in a jar. The camera is really small. Yeah, again, I don't know a single Miku song, but this is funny. I also wanted to explain it because it's going on my desk right behind me, so it's going to be seen in the background. And I didn't want just to have a random... How does this go? Alright. I think it's like 4 pieces, so it should be really easy to put together. I think it's just our 2 hair bits now. Miku beat... Yeah. I would so... Yes, you would so have that. Is this the right hairpiece? I think? Or does it go on this side? How does Miku's hair look? That looks more right. Alright, then yeah, just the final hairpiece. I don't have a jar big enough for this. It might be really funny if I did get a jar big enough for this. Because that'd be a pretty good bit. How does this go on? There we go. Alright. This looks right. Here it is. In all of its... I want to say glory, but... Yeah, so that's just going to be sitting there. You probably won't get a good view of it, because I know the camera doesn't have a good view of my desk. Especially with me here, but... Again, even if someone caught a glimpse of this, I felt as though I had to justify it and explain it. Maybe this would be an excuse for me to listen to Miku songs, but also I have no desire to, because from what I heard of them, like I've obviously heard them before, they're just like, not very good, at the very least not my thing. You know what's weird? The Miku concerts, like even if you like her songs, going to a concert just to watch her on a video anyways feels really weird to me. Like maybe there's something I'm not understanding, maybe I have too active of a social life. But, anyways, let's get on with what I actually started streaming for. So that can just go right there. And stare at me. It's beautiful. You would think that. And this box can just kind of get thrown over there. That's tomorrow's me problem. That's a lie. I probably won't pick it up for a week. Next will be... I guess Nuketown. Alright. Nuketown. What's on Nuketown? Hikey. Why'd you have to die to zombies? I'm not thinking of anything. Right? Like... Chad, is there anything I'm not thinking of? There's not really any heights to dolphin dive off of. Can't really, like, follow the map, There's no fire. None of the fire deals damage. I think I just have to grenade. I could have done this way quicker. I'm an idiot, but it was more so that was a trial run, you know? Just to really examine the area. The only thing I could think is that you might be able to go to like one of the little mounds and get the camera angle right and dolphin dive off of several times quick enough. That'll be quicker than waiting for your loadout to give you the grenade. But that doesn't even feel like it would be quicker. I don't think the settings really matter other than just doing a round 20 run. I'll just cook a grenade. You know, I think this is gonna be one of the a nade map where the quick is just cook a grenade. Grenade. Give me my grenades. There we go. $13.40. I don't see it being much quicker than that. I'm gonna do round 20 round now. Round 20 run now. Just for the hell of it, but again, I don't see it being quicker than a grenade. Round 20, I think the zombies could spawn in quick enough for me to die. It also gives me bonus points, so maybe I could somehow buy a door and like give myself fall damage. But doing all that feels like it'd be slower, even with the points. Maybe if you again got like an optimal spawn, optimal pathing, optimal zombie spawns, and then a good camera angle on a flop. I'm gonna avoid the grenade just for now. Anything spawning? Nothing. That didn't kill me? Flopping is so inconsistent, like... How is that not killing me? Dang. Here. You can have the honors. 2680. I want to say I could see flopping being quicker, but I have no idea how that didn't kill me. That was... At least it felt higher than the one in the barn on farm. And I took, like, a third of the damage. So I'm, like, a bit confused on that. And I even did the camera thing. Like, Like, if I was, like, looking down the whole time, I could be like, oh, it's a camera issue. But I started looking nearly straight up and then turned my camera all the way down. Anyways, I guess that's it for Nuketown. Oh, I really should have written down the times. I'll keep track of them in post, like I said. Again, let me do local, hopefully not killing my rank. Dire-Eyes was released next, but you know what? Mob's right here, so screw it. When I run through Mob with the Dead. Let me just... And then zombie spawns, or...
I was out of my body.
Oh my god, I got 3 afterlives.
Am I dead already? Guys!
Oh my god, these 3 afterlives.
Where the
That's more
fuck
than I
are
have
you?
grenades.
You here?
Holy.
There's like weird looking
Let me
holes
practice
in
my
some of the
strafe
walls.
jumping. I don't... And then I just gotta hope zombies are spawned in. Zombie. This is such a slow map. I can't even change the round. Like, I don't think I could do it round 20. Maybe I went to custom games. Not on a... I have another after... Holy. I was about ready to press the stop button. Alright, I know I could go into a co-op game, but like alone, so I only have 1 afterlife. That's kind of boring. I kind of like the challenge of having to go through 3. You know, it makes this map just better than like a basic, like, oh, pop your grenade and die map. I got another strategy I want to try. Oh, the time on that was 107. Easily our longest time yet, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's not only the longest for the Black Ops 2, but pretty much any COD. Maybe Black Ops 6 or 7, 6, 7, would be quicker just because you have so much health, zombies are so slow, and things do so little damage. You know, like, it's really hard to die in the later games, Cold War 2. So, I could see those being quicker than a minute, but in terms of classic zombies, I would not be surprised if the 3 Afterlives made this by far the longest map to do.
Hey Sal.
I have one more idea I want to
We'll
try.
go through with another 50 if that's what it takes.
Okay, this is the strat right here. This is it. Yeah. Screw going through the 3 Afterlives. Alright, 2195. Still notably slower than your typical map where you don't have to deal with the Afterlives. Like double the length, if not more, than all the others. Yeah, I think yeah, pretty much the double the length. But yeah, just like burn through your afterlife. You know, if you sprint, float, and shoot lightning, it uses your afterlife meter fast. And using just 1 afterlife to straight up die. I've always said that if you run out of afterlife meter while you have extra afterlives in like solo play, that it should give you more. Give you, or like, not give you more. Go right to your second and or third. You know, like, you shouldn't just lose the game. But in this case, I guess that benefited me. Again, I could see custom modes being like a separate subcategory for this. In particular, solo, where you only have 1 afterlife, because it might be quicker to revive yourself, then die, then revive yourself and die or something. Though 21 would be hard to beat anyways with that strategy, if you have to revive yourself. But for right now, I'm just going to keep it simple and do this. I guess Origins is right here, so we'll do that. I think the quickest strat for this will be the generator. Right? Start the generator, get some tempo, what are the crazy play zombies, whatever they're called,
It began
to just
long
down you.
ago, on the battlefield.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Field report.
I don't want to hop on.
Pilot
Missed.
site identified now.
Alright, time I stopped at was 11:15, 11.15. I died at definitely at 9 something seconds though. I fudged the stop button. So yeah, again, I don't see it being quicker than that. Cooking grenade feels like it'd be slower because again, you gotta get the grenade and cook it. The Templar zombies, maybe they feel the fastest. Maybe if you get like 2 to spawn at once or something, but I'll do another round just for the hell of it.
It began long ago, on the battlefields of the great.
I am alive! No!
11:20. That one, I felt as though my pathing was better, and me going like much closer to the Templar zombie at the better time was good, but my spawn felt worse. That felt like it slowed me down a few seconds because it spawned me in the other corner. I know I said one more attempt before, but this is low-key addicting. So for real this time, one more attempt, one more. But like, let me like take a look to see where the first like Templar zombie spawns, or is it random? Not even gonna do a run. Watch me get the good spawn now that I do. I just had to say something. Alright.
Field report. Confirming arrival at site identified.
Okay, yeah, it is right here.
No sign of the target.
So this one definitely did spawn in second, and is farther from the pad anyways. So, yeah. Again, I think about... my final time was 11:16. My first one was quicker. What was that, like... 11:07? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Again, because it's just a rough estimate. So we'll figure out that when I'm editing the VOD for a video. But yeah, about 10 seconds, pretty much. Right now we got 2 more maps. Dang it, I did that again. Still love going through the globe though. Still such a cool menu. So cool. Buried. Come on. We all know how this is gonna go. We all know. You know. There's only one way that this is gonna go.
Enough walking for today.
Enough walking for today. I'm an old southern black man. Where is it? Right here, right here, right here, right here.
That's more than a hole in the ground.
5.26. This high key might be the quickest map, which is not surprising. I think the death music started playing before the opening music even stopped. Huh. You know, the skull is really interesting. Why does it only have like half of it bleeding? And it's like a bullet hole, but it's only half of a bullet hole. It's meant to represent like the 2 paths, like axes or something. I'll do one more attempt for like the hell of it, but again, about 5 seconds, and maybe there's gonna be a closer spawn. Maybe that's the secret. Holy. 2.35, and I was late on the stop. Okay, so spawning go even quicker. You might be able to get that to sub 1 second. Again, the death music started playing before the opening music even stopped. Alright then, you know, like I'll say 2 seconds. I'm happy with 2 seconds for buried. Who wouldn't be? Nah, do I even bother with the elevator? Now that I'm thinking about it, the elevator's definitely not quicker.
You know, it'd be nice if the damn power was already on.
There we go. I realized I forgot to start the timer. But, yeah, that's so quick.
No power. Simple. Even an idiot.
590. So definitely not as quick as buried because you don't spawn right there, but still really quick. Yeah. Surprisingly, I don't think zombies themselves have been the actual cause of the fastest possible deaths in any of the maps yet. Um, ugh, ugh, ugh. Alright, it tastes pretty good. Can I set this to around 20? Can. Let me just try it. You know? Again, Nuketown is one where just a grenade was simply the quickest, but I know that it has that huge spawn area, kind of in the middle, backish, where there's no borders. Actually, come to think of it, I don't think Nuketown has a single window. Huh, it doesn't. That is really interesting. Yeah, no barricades. Oh, come over here. Over here. Okay, 1868. That's definitely slower than just cooking grenade, even with round 20. But maybe I'll try standing closer to where it kind of pops over the fence. But yeah, I never really thought about that. But Nuketown doesn't have any barricades. Oh, you know what? I have thought about that before, and I'm sure plenty of people can relate. On the stairs, the window next to it having no barricades. I've done like a 4-man group camping on the stairs where you keep the door closed. Holy, that camping spot can be really good with 4 people up until like it's just too overwhelming. But having to watch that window, I feel like that's why it doesn't have borders, because they realized it'd be like so broken if you could barricade it. Yeah, it's one of those things that like I high-key forgot, but now that I like realized it again, I'm like remembering. I have an active memory of myself. I don't know if complaining is the right word, but yeah, I guess I'd say complaining because I feel like it should have barricades. Like maybe even if not necessarily that window. I don't know. Wait, you shoot that electrical box. It felt kind of weird that you could do that, but cool at the same time. This is slow. This is slower than oh. There we go. Okay. Yeah, 2038. So I think that's like not going to be any quicker than the grenade, and no matter how you do it, even if on round 20.